Welcome in, everybody, to the Garage Talk Podcast. This is our very fun, very annual edition of Bracketology. Every March we do a bracket, and usually it's within like pop culture. We do a little bit of history. We've done diseases. We've covered the map, but we wanted to veer away from I would say pop culture a little bit this year, and I think we've made the good call in that. But before we get into it, we do need to discuss. We need to pull the curtain back and talk about kind of inside podcasting real quick. Vince.
Yeah.
You're 45 minutes late to the podcast today on a Sunday, and you texted, and I quote, "I forgot that it was Sunday."
Yeah.
What manifestation, what video game were you so involved in that you lost track of the real world?
I kind of called it. I called it.
What is it? What?
Kind of.
Let him explain.
Let him explain.
So I had plans set up for Friday night into Saturday, and then they got changed kind of abruptly, and so we had to shift to Saturday into Sunday, and so I kind of just threw off my internal clock, and so I thought.
So when you were playing Magic on Saturday, but since you didn't normally play Magic on Friday, you thought Saturday was Friday?
Wait.
Is that what you're saying?
I was seeing my girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought your Friday plans were to play Magic.
Friday plans were to play Magic. I did play Magic on Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for some reason that didn't remind me that it was Friday.
Okay. Well, I won't pry any deeper, but
I called it though.
we maybe do need to establish some ground rules in this relationship.
I hope that high five means what I think it means.
All right, so now that's out of the way, and
Kiss and tell.
now that that's out of the way, we're 45 minutes late. Let's dive deep into this year's bracket, which I'm very much looking forward to. It's going to be an extremely swell time, and I'm excited for you guys to go down this journey with me. And I'm excited for the listeners. Also, if you're just listening to this on your podcast platform, check out YouTube, youtube.com/Garage Talk Podcast. We have a nice video. We're doing our bracket this year. We've had issues in the past with our brackets. The resolution was terrible. We had to have a cameraman. I was writing on a whiteboard, which reflected poorly. You couldn't see anything. We're doing it digitally this year. So we have a nice screen up, and it's going to look smooth and swell. And, yeah, join us on there.
Welcome to the 21st century bracketology.
We finally made it. All right. So let's just dive right into it. All right. We are doing a bracket.
I'm excited.
We're doing a bracketology. We're trying to stick with our tradition of keeping along with like current events and things that are happening in the world right now. This is 2024. With all the things going on in Israel and stuff, it just really made me think maybe we should do a bracket and rank and finalize the best religion in the world. Okay. So the left side of the bracket...
Not problematic at all.
The left side of the bracket here, we're going to go with this is the traditional side.
Okay.
And
Abrahamic religions?
Just bear with me here.
Yeah.
It's we have 5 religions on each side, so we do have each side has a bye week, and so for the first seed with the first round bye, this is non-bias. I went straight to the internet and looked up statistics. The most popular religion in the world is Christianity, so they get the first week bye. And by the way, too, we are going to be
Tim wants to argue so bad.
Numbers wise?
Just hold on. We're going to be numbers wise. Look it up. Google it real quick. Okay. We are going to be treading some very thin ice here. And for anybody listening, if you're maybe sensitive,
a snowflake.
If you're a snowflake, maybe don't watch the rest of this video or listen to the rest of this podcast. But I do want to preface it. It's all in good fun.
It's all for jokes.
It's all for jokes.
We're making jokes now.
Yeah.
The way I see it is God gave me a sense of humor. So I think that keeps me in the clear.
Or gods.
Or God. We'll see.
Depends on who wins.
Depends on who wins this. But it's all in good fun. We don't mean any offense to anybody. We respect all ways of life. Maybe Tim might not, but Vince and I have a healthy respect for people who practice spirituality and religions. You do what you got to do. We don't mean any personal offense here. This is all just for fun. But, I mean, it is pretty serious if you win.
This is the de facto best religion. So.
Yep. All right, and the second seed with the second most people who practice is Islam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow.
You thought that was first, Tim?
I thought. Yeah.
You thought that'd be number one?
Maybe.
It is funny.
I thought, or Hinduism. I thought maybe it would have been.
Hinduism's a little further down.
Really?
It is kind of funny too. Researching this, I went to a church in Washington State when I was on vacation there, and there was this preacher who was a very passionate speaker, and he got me riled up. I was ready. I don't know why, but I was ready to run through a brick wall for God after he was done speaking. But
He's like, let's do a crusade.
But he did. He came out and he started going off about how Christians are the most like subjective and like, or not subjective, but like
oppressed
and prosecuted religion in the world. But we are the most populous, so that's probably why. It probably is. Probably we're both right.
It's like being a Taylor Swift fan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of difference. Jesus stuck it to the man of religion. Taylor Swift stuck it to the man of, the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, Judaism.
Got the big three.
And then number 4 is Hinduism.
Oh.
And number 5, the lowly populated Buddhism. Or Buddhism. Not sure how it's pronounced.
You don't?
Buddhism might be a different religion that involves a lot more marijuana.
Yeah.
What is happening to my text here?
That's Rastafarianism.
All right, well,
we thought we were in the 21st century.
I promise I checked this all out before we started. Oh, God, it's not even working.
Oh, no.
Enhance.
Felt so good about this, too.
Damn. Well, I'm sure you checking it was... You tried it 5 minutes beforehand.
It was the blind leading the blind, pretty much.
Did you try it with the text, or you just like, oh, it's up, the bracket's up there?
So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make everything go smooth. Whoa! Whoa!
Now we're in Inception, baby.
All right. We'll see how this goes.
The bonus behind the scenes.
Yeah, you guys get to see how the
sausage
is made.
That's why you want to follow on YouTube, and it's not how the sausage is made. It's how Tyler can so poorly just use technology. It's quite embarrassing. I really do show my age.
Yeah, I don't think you get to make fun of Tim anymore.
All right, so now we're on to the fun side of the bracket.
The fun side.
So
okay.
we had the traditional side.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have the modern cult side.
Modern cult side?
Yeah. So coming at number 1 seed is Scientology, obviously.
Ooh.
Just because the amount of money that group has,
yeah,
and the way they can affect, I don't know, laws or something, seems pretty significant. Let's see if that worked on the YouTube here. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling now. I did it, guys. I did it.
Well
done.
Well done.
The text is still pretty jankety, but
people get it.
People understand. They can read.
Yeah.
Number 2, Mormonism.
Oh.
Which I don't know. Do you guys know a bit about Mormonism? I just know you can't wear like tank tops as a Mormon.
I know a little bit from the South Park episode. Yeah.
I thought that was Scientology. They did Scientology and Mormonism.
Yeah. And
they had a whole Broadway play about Mormonism.
Yeah.
The Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they don't have to make anything up about either one of them. They're just hilarious to explain.
Yeah.
All right. The number 3 seed. I'm going to need some explanation. I'm going to need your guys' help on a lot.
Okay.
Jehovah's Witness.
Oh.
Yeah.
My aunt was a Jehovah's Witness.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're known for they don't celebrate holidays, right?
Yep. Or birthdays.
Yeah. No. They're not really.
Well, most people should do that. I mean, celebrating your own day of birth is pretty self-involved and narcissistic, if you ask me.
They also don't like going to the doctor and all this. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they work for Big Pharma. That's a holy. Am I a Jehovah's Witness? I also read something online, and I'm gonna just make sure you guys understand that I preface that with I read something online, so I don't know how accurate it is. But I believe, according to Wikipedia, Jehovah's Witness believed that Satan was cast out of heaven in 1916.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. That's kind of crazy.
Okay, if you're a Jehovah's Witness,
that's very late compared to other beliefs.
Yeah, so if you're a Jehovah's Witness, please write into the podcast and verify if what I'm saying is true, if I'm disparaging you, which is probably going to happen regardless. So I apologize. All right, on the modern cult side, coming in at the 4th seed, chiropractics.
All right.
Damn.
It is a pseudoscience that was founded by a man who claimed to have discovered it from what's that called? Medium, from a medium from the other side.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So spirits from the other side
Told him.
explained what spine health meant to the human body. And coming at the number 5th seed is along the same line of chiropractic. We're going to go with essential oils.
I was surprised. I thought it was going to be crystals for a second.
What's that?
Like, people think that crystals have energies and they can affect your mood.
Yeah, isn't that the same thing as essential oils?
Probably.
All right,
Kinda
okay, we'll
same
put essential
realm.
oils / crystals.
Nice. Okay. Sick.
Nice.
Super tiny.
That'll work.
Hey, if you're on YouTube, you can see it just fine, Tim.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so the stage is set.
It's set.
Look at this. What a
Okay.
beautiful bracket. It's just so basic, black and white with regular Arial font. So I should be fired.
You didn't pick Comic Sans, so that's you passed the test.
Could have used wingdings too.
Tim, I don't even, what is a wingding?
It's there was at least on the old Microsoft Word, there was a font that basically turned everything you typed into just different sorts of shapes and characters that didn't make any sense at all.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive deep into this. Let's not hold anything back.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We got to start with the first game.
Okay.
The Judaism versus Hinduism.
All right.
Ooh.
One has one god, other has many.
So this is a big mono versus poly
Yeah.
situation we got going on here.
I will say, if you learn more about ancient Judaism, they also believed there was other gods. So, just
Are you sure about that?
I'm 100% sure of that.
What other gods were there?
I mean, they believed in the Greek pantheon too, the Roman pantheon.
Judaism did?
Yeah,
I'm not familiar with that.
yeah.
Yeah,
They basically, especially like in ancient Rome and ancient Greece, the gods varied depending on where you were. Essentially, like the town, literally, it could change from town to town almost.
No, but
And
I think the roots of Judaism, the people of Jerusalem who practice Judaism, that is mono for sure.
Well, they
Always
worship.
has
They
been.
worship one god. They
Yeah.
do believe that there are other gods. And in ancient Hebrew texts that have been translated into the Bible, they literally like he says that God is above the other gods, which basically says, hey, there's other gods, but I'm the big dog.
I'm Big Papa.
Yeah.
So we just broke
then-
ground on Judaism today.
Yeah. And then Hindu on the other side, we can just go down the list. Vishnu, Brahma, Ganesha, Shiva, Somakandakram. Hey!
Wait, are we saying Hinduism and Judaism is the same thing?
No. I'm just saying.
No, nobody said that, Tyler.
I'm just
but that's
reading,
what that-
reading
that-
off all the lists just to be fair on how many different ones.
But that song is like a Jewish song. Hava, I
Right,
need some
it's a
vodka,
joke. It's a
pina
joke
colada.
because-
Because Ruxin's Jewish.
Yeah. Hanuman, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Krishna, Indra, Durga, Rama, Kali, Parvati, Varuna, Devi, Surya, Adidas. Okay, well.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure they have like lots of gods.
Adidas is a god?
Uh,
The god of cleats
Ad-
and sportswear.
Adityas, sorry. Not spelled the same.
Hey, side tangent here. Vince, did you hear that the German national soccer team has left their branding, like sponsorship, their partnership with Adidas, and are switching to Nike.
Whoa!
That seems.
It's like the worst thing to happen to Germany since World War II.
I mean, I know when Arsenal switched to Puma, I was pretty bummed, but
That doesn't make any sense at all.
It's just weird for the German national team because even if Germany switch from Adidas, go to Puma, to another German company, going straight to Nike. That's Also, Nike is which I think Adidas is much better than Nike when it comes to any soccer uniforming, shirts, shorts, cleats. I think Adidas is the superior company.
Yeah, I'm a big Adidas fan, but
also Huskers.
Well,
Yeah, that's why.
But I don't have any Husker Adidas on right now, but I don't know.
You have off-brand Husker.
I mean, it's probably. I doubt the Huskers would ever switch from Adidas.
All right, we're not talking about goddamn sporting brands.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that Tim brought up the god of Adidas or goddess, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So how? Right. Okay, I guess. How are we judging this?
Yeah, I really don't know.
Well, you guys know the rules to the bracketology. There is no rules.
Okay.
You just vote for whatever your gut tells you. I mean, we voted for wars for God's sakes a few years back,
and plagues.
So
So
we're going by body count then.
If that's your bottom line, Tim, you go by body count. I don't care what you do.
No.
I'll go first though.
Okay. Because you got a pick already.
Well, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was a Jew, so I have to go with Judaism on this one, hands down.
Okay.
And we pretty much believe in the same God, so.
Pretty much. Okay. Yeah. Damn.
And and thing I like about Judaism, they don't damn you to hell. That's one of the things I kind of like. Or any afterlife, really whatsoever. It's kind of up in the air.
I don't know about Judaism, apparently.
Yeah. Really no heaven or hell. It's just kind of...
Purgatory?
No, it's...
What do they believe, Tim? We should have had Matt come on.
All right, yeah. We can call him up.
They believe in mitzvahs.
Do you know how much tech effort that's going to put me through, Tim? I don't have time for this, okay? We're not doing it.
All right, well, let's get that.
We got one vote for Judaism.
We can mine will
they do say there is evidence that Hinduism might be the oldest religion.
Might.
Yeah?
There's evidence.
It's a big might.
Yeah. Do you have any arguments against that?
Yeah, I voted for Judaism, so
okay.
That's obviously the oldest religion.
Whoever wins gets the old.
This bracket is going to solve wars, guys.
So wait, does that mean? Okay, we haven't got to that yet. Anyways, that's tough. That is tough. I think, and I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I feel like maybe we have to vote for Hinduism because they have more gods. Like and if they're old, and if they are older,
like they could overwhelm the one god.
Maybe
your god.
Like what happens? What happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force, sort of thing? You know?
Do physics work in the godhood realm?
We don't know.
I wouldn't think so.
We don't know.
Probably whoever has more mana.
It's pronounced mana.
Sorry, mana.
Yeah. Mana.
All right, so who you taking, Vince?
God. I don't know. This is tough. My biasness wants to say Judaism, but the contrarian in me wants to say Hinduism.
Okay.
Judaism. There you go.
All right.
Sorry, Tim. Were you going to vote for Hinduism?
No, actually, I don't think I will. Based on just
what little you know.
What Judaism has given the world as in its people, I think I respect it in that way.
If
it wasn't, because there's just so many people that
If it weren't for Judaism, we'd have terrible movies.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know if it has anything to do with anything, but we
wouldn't have Mel Brooks' Passion of the Christ.
Mel Brooks, Jon Stewart.
Mel Gibson.
That's coming in the next round, I suppose. So,
I'm disappointed. I really wanted Vince to pick Hinduism, so we put Tim in quite a predicament where was Tim going to eliminate the Jewish population from the bracket already?
Can I go back?
It's too late. They're already in.
Yeah. All right.
Moving along.
Hinduism, you gave it a good run though. I want to say this. I think this would have been a close one.
It was a close. Judaism either won in the last maybe 30 seconds or maybe even overtime.
Two of some of the oldest still practiced religions in the world. going up against each other. This was a rivalry in the making.
This is why it was 3 and 4 seed.
I got to give Hindus an honorable mention on the pageantry of their weddings, because I got to witness an Indian American wedding in Chicago, like downtown Chicago, and that is a fucking party.
I'd be down,
when the bride and groom come in, they come in on horses because I suppose they didn't allow elephants. It was amazing. It was quite a sight to be.
Tim, this is an amazing story. Why have we never heard this before?
Yeah, what the hell?
You went to a Hindu wedding in
I wasn't
downtown
there.
Chicago?
I witnessed them coming into they were in the same hotel I was in.
That's
Dude,
so awesome.
I would have crashed that party.
Wedding.
I peeked in. It looked like a rager.
Tim walked in. He's
awesome.
like, "Hey, I'm Uncle Ted's kid." That's pretty cool.
No, it was an amazing entrance. Like it was drums, singing, like decorated, like flowered horses, like all white horses. It was
they know
quite a spectacle.
They know what love is all about, man.
Yeah. I mean, they do have to
Making it a spectacle.
Yeah. I mean,
everything's
the
for
groom.
show.
The groom does have to pay a dowry, and there's all that. And usually,
Christians got it right.
Traditionally, they're sometimes mostly arranged at least in India, but yeah. So yeah,
Christians got it right then for us when the wife's father has to pay the dowry.
Yes, that's thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, thank you, Jesus.
He covered that in the Book of Acts, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Or maybe it was Corinthians.
It's probably in Leviticus somewhere.
The Book of Love, some would say.
All right, now we're on to.
Buddhism?
Should we pop over to the other side real quick?
Do you want to do? We want to
should
knock
we
out the first round on the other side. Yeah, let's knock out the first round on the other side.
Okay.
All right.
We'll work it in round by round.
This is a tough one because again, guys, I didn't preface this at the beginning. I think it was insinuated, but we're very uneducated in these kind of things. So yeah, anything we say, just take it with a grain of salt.
We're relying on Wikipedia.
We're relying on Wikipedia and quick internet searches and things we may or may not have heard or read on the internet before.
Except for chiropractics.
Except for chiropractic, we're very confident in that. Which we'll get to here in just a second. So yeah, just so we all know, this is
we've reiterated it enough, Tyler. We're joking. These are jokes.
All right, Jehovah's Witness, number 3 seed versus chiropractics at number 4.
Both are very good at advertising.
Very good.
Like Jehovah's Witnesses, they'll go door to door. You know, they're still doing
like,
door to door sales. Chiropractics, man, I think most of the money that they get probably just goes back into advertising slots. Because I can't tell you how many times you hear a chiropractic advertisement on the radio or on TV.
Did you know going to the chiropractor could cure COVID?
Yeah. It claims a lot of things.
And impotence.
Yeah.
I feel like though Jehovah's Witness has fallen a little bit behind though in the 21st century. I feel like there's not enough, social media and like digital marketing. They should be going door to door social medially.
Yeah.
They during COVID they wrote letters. I actually got.
That's right. I did that. I got a letter.
I never got a Jehovah's Witness letter.
Handwritten letter.
You're beyond saving, apparently.
Yeah.
You're not going to be in the. Because I think they also believe that there's only like a very specific amount of people that get to heaven.
Very limited space.
Yeah.
It's the old boys.
And it's
club.
like it's like a pretty small number compared to the world population.
It's like 300 people can get in.
Well, I was going to say 300,000, but yeah.
That's still pretty.
Compared to
in the history of the
8
world.
8 billion.
History of the world.
Oh, yeah. Even more than that.
300,000. Ooh, you better be on your P's and Q's.
But yeah, so it's that I would agree. They don't have as many boots on the ground as they used to. And chiropractics are kind of going strong. I think we might get our first upset of this one.
You just go ahead and vote first.
I'm going to say chiropractics.
All right. This is a tough one for me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tim.
Oh, yeah. You said chiropractics?
He said chiropractics.
I did, yeah. Take the
No,
choice out of Tyler's hands.
You go ahead. No,
take the choice out of Tyler's hands. We gotta.
Well, no, but because he's not going to take it out of my hands if he chooses chiropractics. That's what his debate is.
Let me.
What are you even trying to
I don't
find?
see anything redeeming about Jehovah's Witnesses. So and I hate chiropractics too. This is a I could flip a coin on this
Yeah,
one.
Tim,
honestly.
I'm on the same page as you, man. Like people who I need my birth celebrated.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were just going to ignore that.
Also, they're very against because I had one in my school growing up, and they're also not supposed to stand for the national anthem. So
Well, I mean,
I thought you liked that.
yeah, we probably shouldn't be standing for that anyway. I don't worship a flag or a country.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were.
Yeah, I actually got a little peeved the other day.
Thought you loved America.
I do love America. What I don't love is forceful
Nationalism.
I had a long conversation with my kid today. She was talking about how she do the national anthem in school. I'm like, well, easy there. Like you don't owe your nothing to that flag.
Hell yeah.
Like
Good shit.
yeah,
Wow.
rise up.
Good dad.
I'm raising revolutionaries.
What are you? What?
I'm a little.
You're the most confusing person I've ever met, Tim. Absolutely. Your allegiances like flip flop like nobody's business. It makes zero sense.
But at least he's not stuck on one side of.
It's true, but it's just like he's like, yeah, communism's a pretty cool idea. America,
You better stand for the pledge.
I've never said communism is a good idea. I'm a socialist,
Oh, tomato, Tim.
democratic socialist.
All right,
No.
Vladimir.
Anyways.
Anyway,
I'm going Jehovah's Witness. I can never side with chiropractics.
okay.
Oh, you put the ball in your court now.
Now it's Tim's vote.
Yeah, I think they're them and Christian Scientists, which is the biggest. You forgot to put that one on there, which I don't know where that.
I couldn't get too deep in I mean, technically,
I guess that is just. But Jehovah's Witnesses, they're technically Christian.
Yeah.
as
So,
well,
same with Mormonism. It's just my hands were tied. Tim.
There might be the most branches of of a religion is from.
But yeah, there's a
Christianity.
lot. But there has been cases of. I'm pretty sure Jehovah's letting their kids die because they wouldn't take them to get proper care. So I don't think there's much redeeming about that. Chiropractics at least tries to help people. So
and kills them on accident,
Yeah, probably.
or at least maims them.
Yeah.
All right, Tim. Who wins?
At chiropractic.
Hey, let's go.
First
Even
upset
though
of the bracket.
Don't agree, but
I don't think we agree with. You don't agree with any of these.
yeah, that's true. I guess,
So you're just gonna have a hard time this whole time.
All right, let's hop back to the traditional side here. We got our number 2 seed Islam versus the 5th seed Buddhism.
I see you didn't.
I know very little.
You didn't include a picture of Muhammad to let them know what Islam was.
We're trying to be respectful, Tim.
Yeah, I said this was this entire episode is prefaced with all due respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez. Also, we don't need a bomb sent to Tyler's house. Okay.
Yeah.
Good Lord. That newspaper
Charlie
publisher, they got a bomb sent to their building, didn't they?
No, they got a shooter sent to their building in France.
Yeah.
That was a big thing.
Come at
So,
me.
bad thing.
Come at me, Muhammad.
It doesn't like guns.
I got 2 guns right here.
Unlicensed. All right. Anyways,
Anyway,
Buddhism versus Islam.
I know so little. I can't go first on this. I know so little
Tim should go first. I went first last round.
about these.
We're going the rounds.
I mean, yeah, I right off the bat know which one I'm picking on this one. But,
Oh, okay.
okay. Go ahead.
Buddhism is in itself always been. I've never heard of anybody starting a war over Buddhism except for maybe them Buddhists being attacked and oppressed by China, probably. But yeah, it's Buddhism. Sorry. Yeah. Islam in its tenets is supposed to be peaceful as written, but
There's some
Buddhists don't have fanatics, as far as I'm.
They do have monks that can kick ass, though.
Another tally and a check mark in their box.
That's true.
Badass.
That's kind of true.
That's badass.
That's a good point. So hold on. I do have a question. So was Buddha actually fat?
I don't know if he was a real person.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he was.
He was.
Actually, I don't know.
Okay, let's just assume that everybody that these people worship is real. So, like, we're assuming Muhammad was real.
Yeah. Well, there's also like historic evidence for that.
There's no historic evidence for Buddha?
I mean, if there is, it's like pretty...
There's like fat statues.
Right, but I'm saying like written down like accounts of people meeting him and talking to him.
Now, Buddhism's big in like reincarnation, right? Or is that Hinduism? Or both?
All right, here's what we're just googling this right now.
Yeah.
Born in Lumbini in the 6th century BC, which lies today's modern Nepal, Buddha was a spiritual leader and teacher whose life serves as a foundation of the Buddhist religion.
And what year did you say roughly?
6th century BC.
Whoa. Okay. I didn't know it was that old.
Does it have his height and weight on there?
What's his Wikipedia height and weight say?
Not. But in the older depictions, no, not fat.
Interesting. So I wonder where that came into play.
Well, there's also Taoism that gets kind of mixed in with Buddhism. That's a whole different thing.
Are they a sect, or are they actually like just a different religious?
I don't know that much about it, but Taoism is another one that I think that there's sometimes the Buddha can be confused with Tao.
So the fat guy's Tao.
I think so.
Oh man, my whole life is spun upside down.
I think
we're not doing anything. We're not doing Taoism, okay?
We're doing Buddhism.
We're doing Buddhism.
But that's where I don't know that. But that's
where the yin yang sign comes from.
I could also be confusing Taoism with a different one too. So
Taoism is where the yin yang sign comes from.
Also, any skinny representation of Buddha, hashtag not my Buddha. My Buddha was
Give me fat Buddha.
My Buddha was living life. He was enjoying the prosperities of that life has to offer. All right, Vince.
Man, Tim might have swayed me a bit.
I know. Islam is a massive religion, though. It's second, right behind Christianity
so big
and followers.
But his reasoning that Buddhists typically are very peaceful people, and the only time they fight is apparently when they need to do kung fu demonstrations
And to protect their temples.
I'm assuming. I don't know.
Assuming that's what monks do. And they brew beer, too.
They brew beer.
Oh, my. It's Buddhism. I'm not even going to let you finish. I'm not even going to let you finish, Vince. We all know the answer here.
Dang!
Tim, will you grab me one?
Biggest upset.
Also, Islam, no beer, no pork.
Oh,
yeah. Bad.
No bacon, no beer. You get out of here.
They can't have beer?
I don't know.
You don't know that for sure.
Islam?
Yeah.
No alcohol whatsoever. No alcohol whatsoever.
Muhammad never turned water into wine? Thank you, Tim. I'm calling it Buddhism for the rest of my life because this sounds so stupid. But
yeah, the Quran. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're fine.
The Quran's there's a quote in it that says that intoxicants are the work of Satan. Whoa.
So Islam believes in Satan as well.
Well, they're an Abrahamic religion.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Like they believe in Jesus too. They believe Jesus was a real prophet.
Ain't all our mamas the same? Yeah, but I've never written out Buddhism before, and I'll never not call it Buddhism again. It's Budd. Bud.
Well, we know Buddha would share a bud with us.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure.
This bud's for you, Buddha.
Yeah. Pour one out for Buddha. For our bud Buddha. Damn, are we converting?
Never thought a podcast bracketology episode would be so dangerous.
Dangerous
to our eternity,
spiritual beliefs,
souls. All right, let's get into back to our cult side.
Well, look, can we just? Holy cow! What an upset, though.
That was a big upset.
That's huge.
We
didn't see that coming.
I'm gonna bring this up, guys, because I like I said, I did some minor research leading into this because I wanted to get the rankings properly. I didn't want to disrespect any religion. So, as far as like populous and popular religions go, we're looking at here, Christianity is at 31.1% of the world. Islam has 24.9%. That's a big chunk. Buddhism is literally like it's the smallest major religion outside of like folk religions and other random religions. Buddhism is only 6.6% of the world.
Holy cow. Whew.
Very small. So for them to come in like that as the bottom seed,
that's crazy,
and take out Islam, that's a big upset right there.
That's huge.
That's like number one seed Villanova losing or whoever's number one seed. That's historic. That's a historic win right there. All right, so back to the cult side of the bracket. We are at number 2, Mormonism, which I believe was founded and established in Utah and presides there currently.
Yeah. Jesus came from Missouri.
Is that what there's no way that's what they believe, Tim.
Something like that, dude.
We're pulling the phones out again. Don't worry. We got you.
I don't know that one for sure, actually. But I'm pretty sure...
Jesus from the Ozarks.
That's where he walked on water.
Paul was some fisherman from St. Louis.
Yeah. Oh, they also believe that the Trinity are actually 3 separate entities. That they're 3 separate.
So Mormonism's kind of polytheistic.
A bit, yeah.
Because Christianity it's monotheistic, but it's the foundation that the Trinity is unified in a sense. It's all one being pretty much.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. What is it? They believe that Jesus appeared in the Americas after his crucifixion in 33 A.D. to a group. He preached to a group called Nephites.
So Jesus came to the Native Americans too?
Yeah, essentially.
Hey, look at that. Mormonism is actually very progressive. I'm glad. I was worried. I was glad it was after.
And then, yeah, it was something like he preached to them, and then that's like they wrote it all down on these golden tablets, and
that's how
Joseph
Smith
stuck his head in a hat.
Old Joe.
And
let's go,
Brandon. No, they're special glasses.
Oh, was it that?
They're special glasses.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm going off the South Park episode.
No, nice.
I mean, equally as...
Tim, that's like somebody coming in and saying, like, I heard this on the Garage Talk podcast, so I know this for sure about this religion.
But, yeah, anyways, it's not far
off. Oh, no, yeah, he would put his face in a hat.
Yeah.
And peer through the seer stones. Oh, my gosh.
Somebody scribed for him what he said that he read on these special tablets, and that's what wrote the Book of Mormon. So yeah,
interesting.
It's a nice little fan fiction, I guess.
Now,
after
I want to say
after the Bible,
he wrote several scriptures that he translated off these, but the last book, and I'm sorry, but I feel like he was really like kind of leaning into an innuendo here. The last book was called Pearl of Great Price. And just, right. Come on, Joe. Come on.
Now,
he invented the pearl necklace.
So is this established, like, in the book, does it say you could have multiple wives, or was that something that came later
He was literally arrested in Illinois for polygamy.
Yeah. That's why he went to Utah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So was Jesus' teachings in Missouri, were those a little different than they were?
But I mean, I don't think it's ever been... polygamy has never been legal in America, as far as I know, anywhere. Mm-hmm. Even in Utah. Not legal. That's why they go off the grid, and they, like, even to this day, there's still Mormon sects that get shut down for... having human trafficking and
I think those are and too like
wives,
I've known a few Mormon people. I'm pretty sure those are going to be the extreme side of Mormonism.
The true believers.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So
I didn't know this though. When Joseph Smith was in prison for treason, also he got arrested for treason.
This is one hell of a character.
Yeah. Apparently, a lynch mob came, stormed the prison, and killed him and his brother.
That's how he died?
Yeah, in 1844. And then that's when Brigham Young...
He's a martyr.
...succeeded him in the Mormon community.
Yeah. That's how we got BYU.
Wow. That's crazy.
All right, what do you got? What do you guys got for essential oils? Crystals.
I feel like this was an easy one for Mormons. I'm just gonna say, I think Mormons, just absolutely kick the shit out of essential oils and rocks and crystals. Okay, right? Can we just absolutely? It was like 100 to maybe 46.
On the basis of being complete and utter, based on total made up bullshit. Mormonism is still more believable.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a damning evidence. Like, I'm more likely to believe that Jesus was in Missouri than I do that your fucking lavender is going to help me go to sleep at night, you piece of shit.
Some of them smell nice. I'll say one nice thing about crystals are kind of pretty. I'll say one nice thing about every single thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But we haven't got.
What was your nice thing you were going to say about Mormonism?
Multiple wives, man.
Nah, that sounds awful.
Right, all the nagging.
Oh my gosh! Can you imagine?
No.
And imagine the jealousy that would just stem from each
other.
other.
They have a nice.
You let her spend $300 at Target.
They have a nice temple or whatever they call that in Salt Lake City. That thing's pretty impressive.
The essential oils. The essential oils temple is a digital one.
At the altar of Sephora or
frankincense,
a makeup company,
or what am I thinking? DoTerra or whatever that one is. Yeah,
or Spencer's.
Do you know frankincense? Frankincense also cured COVID.
Oh my gosh, that's why Jesus never got COVID. Boom, right there.
All right, so we all agreed on Mormonism.
Not
here?
the magical powers. Yeah,
Mormonism.
Yeah,
why
yeah.
not?
I think this one was a landslide.
Why not? Why not?
Essential oils. They had a flash in the pan. They had a good 2-minute run where they scored 9 points.
Yeah,
that was it.
And then it was just a walk.
After that it was cake. All right, back over to the traditional side. We have. I mean, this is like in-house sibling rivalry we got going on here with the number seed and the 3 seed. We got Christianity versus Judaism.
Man, how do we even come up with this one though? Without being biased,
That's true.
That's gonna be tough.
But I don't know if I cannot be biased.
I feel like we have to leave Tim with the last vote, right? Well,
no, because you and me are probably
So Tim probably need to go first.
Tim, you should probably go first here.
This one's
you got to convince one of us to denounce our personal spirituality and religions.
Well, we're assuming a lot that Tim's just gonna pick Judaism.
Oh.
Yeah, we're assuming a lot here. We don't know.
Could this be a landslide win? We don't know.
We don't know.
Go ahead, Tim. Go first.
All right.
I'm on the edge of my seat
because I feel like Tim personally has been hurt more by Christianity than he has Judaism. I feel like he's biased.
I wouldn't say that. Let me say my.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Christianity, as it is supposed to be,
practice
Christ to be following in the ways of Christ's teachings. Great idea. Love thy neighbor. Treat everybody with respect. Don't be an asshole. Basic stuff.
Which is also
good ideas.
A big Jewish belief too.
Yeah. Right. But the way that people have tried to read the Bible and interpret it in their own ways and try and control people with that has obviously turned me against.
Well, and
I don't believe that.
Hey, this is his.
And I don't believe that Judaism has because they don't evangelize that much. They're like, yeah, you do you, whatever.
Yeah,
come on
tell
over.
Tell it to Hamas.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
We're not talking about.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We're not talking about Israel. We're not talking about
today.
Zionists.
Yeah, we're not talking.
We won't talk about them.
We're not talking about them.
But we'll talk about the radical Christians. Interesting. Okay, no, keep going.
They're just trying to take land, not convert people.
I feel like one's better. I feel like one's better.
Anyways.
Sorry.
Anyways.
I'm not trying to convince you. That's my bad.
You're not going to convince me on this one.
Okay, go ahead, Tim.
So, Yeah, I mean, because I know this is. I'm not. I mean, they got to get one vote, and you guys are just gonna Holocaust them all over again. So I'm going with the Jews.
Oh my god!
That's how serious this bracket is.
Oh my god! Oh, Tim! Whoa! I will say, I feel like if this was a game, I picture all these brackets that we've done as actual like basketball games, right?
Of course, yeah. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah. Like there would be like 50 lead changes in this game. Like,
I mean,
so many.
although I'm not gonna vouch for the Jewish athleticism, I guess, historically has not lived up.
Not their strong suit.
No, so
But you got to. Every NFL player is a Christian.
Tell that to David, huh?
every single NFL player is a Christian.
Yeah, David wasn't athletic.
What do you mean he
Sorry,
wasn't?
we're talking about two different conversations here.
Yeah.
Tim, it was hyperbolic.
Yeah,
Every press conference of every professional sport, you say you got to think the man upstairs.
yeah. Well, and the ones that don't say anything.
Yeah. But yeah, David was a small little weakling. He had God's power behind him, not athleticism.
There you go.
And also, Goliath was a blind, like guy with gigantism, and so.
Hey, you guys!
I'm sorry, but you needed to be a little athletic to like beam a guy in the face with a pebble.
Wait, have you seen the statue though? I mean, great body, but
That is okay. That's true.
small.
Well, but now hold on.
It was cold, Tim. It was cold.
But that was
And-
cool. It was cool back then.
It was cool back then, and it was also
cool back
it was also a Roman
yeah.
artist depiction, and that was kind of their thing.
Well,
was giving guys.
Michelangelo. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What part was he? Where was he from? Thank you. So yeah, and so that's just kind of the art style they gave people.
Well, I don't know where I don't know where Vince is going to go with this, but I'm going to go with Christianity for the
That
sole
was after
fact
the Roman Empire.
that Christianity came.
That was after the Roman.
Well,
Empire.
yeah, but he was from.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Italy.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just going to go with the second vote. I'm going to go with Christianity because for the sole fact that they're the most populous religion in the world, but also they came after Judaism, took what Judaism was doing, and then were like, well, you haven't made this popular enough, so we're going to expand it and make this really popular. So
What's your whole reasoning?
that's one of my reasonings.
Okay.
Also, maybe it involves
Christianity-
my Lord and Savior.
Christianity is this jazzed up Judaism.
Oh, yeah.
With a,
And also,
with a
Tim,
whole
I
new-
think it's pretty
with
unfair.
chapter 2.
I think it's pretty unfair for you to hold flawed people against Christ himself. That seems a little
mean-
biased.
I also,
I mean-
I will also kind of say that I think trying to evangelize a religion is probably more ethically okay than running people out of their land and then also, culling them.
Some of the people that are in Israel were ran out of their land.
Don't I know it, Tim? Don't I know it?
All right, Vince, finish it up here. Who's the winner here?
For sure. Yeah, this is. Oh man, you guys
tough
got me.
one.
You guys got me good here. Shoot, dang. Well, let's see. Now I need to think of so Judaism really like their star guy is David, literally the Star of David. That's their guy, and
Practiced infidelity.
yeah, and then we have Jesus. He might have married a prostitute. We're not sure. But we got to say, like, Jesus he was for the boys, all right? He was always for his guys. And even the one that turned him in, he just kind of, he never even laid a finger on him. And you know what? I think that says something about our boy Jesus. So that's it. Yeah, we knew it was coming. Christianity. We knew it was happening. But again, I think this one was like the game of the century.
Yeah, it was close.
Right here.
They were neck to neck. There was double overtime.
Double overtime, solid offense, solid defense, both sides. 75 lead changes. That's what I'm going to go with.
Damn.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Just buckets and buckets.
All right, back to the Colts side. We got the number 1 seed, Scientology, the Church of Scientology, which I don't know if anybody actually knows anything about it outside of the South Park episode. Like, I feel like that, I don't want to say it polluted people's brains, but I feel like there was a lot of misinformation there.
No, it is
Are we sure it's accurate? That's all I'm saying, because they were a bit wrong on the Mormonism.
No,
like what? They were right on Mormonism.
Yeah.
I thought we established they were wrong about one thing.
No, he looked it up.
No, I was wrong. I was wrong.
Yeah, he was wrong.
I looked it up and I was like, oh, he did put his head in a hat.
That's the kind of unbiased journalism you get here at the Garage Talk podcast.
Exactly.
I feel like we owe Scientology its due to read its a synopsis of its story.
Go ahead. I'm going to take a pee break while you do that, Tim. Educate the fine folks.
Or at least from what I can remember.
Oh, man, and this is going to be straight from churchofscientology.org. I'm ready for this.
It's all the stuff about Xenu.
Wait, locate a church? Hold on, you keep going. I'm going to...
All right.
I'm kind of nervous to put my zip code into this website, but...
Yeah, you're gonna have somebody giving you a what is that? The test.
Over the pants handy?
The
oh, sorry.
Yeah, Tom Cruise showing up at your house. Okay.
Of course. The closest church of Scientology to us, Tim. Guess where it's at? Guess where it's at?
What?
Just take a guess. Closest church of Scientology to us.
Omaha?
No, a little further.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That shithole, of course it is. I fucking knew it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Wow, this actually might be kind of hard to, like... where is it? What
are you trying to find?
I'm trying to find the story where Xenu, like, basically, like, there was a war against this evil alien called Xenu, and then he crashed a bunch of planes into a volcano or something like that, and so there's a bunch of like lost alien souls left on planet Earth, and that's the reason why there's bad feelings, because there's a bunch of alien souls floating around and making you feel bad. It's something like that, but God dang it, I can't find it. Where is it? Bad podcasting.
That's okay. So I'm gonna.
But the Scientologists do control a lot of what is said about their religion online, because they are very. Also, I should probably be careful, because they are very litigious when it comes to besmirching their.
I'll besmirch the shit out of them.
Their religion.
Hey,
so right off the bat, we don't have anything that you can take, and yeah.
I'm all about it. Come fight me. I don't care.
Okay. Among the basic tenets of Scientology are the beliefs that human beings are immortal, that a person's life experience transcends a single lifetime, and that human beings possess infinite capabilities.
Yeah, why wouldn't you sign up for that religion? Sounds great.
Yeah, it's something to do with Dianetics, and yeah, they use a meter to test your whatever, or your stress levels or something like that, and they also have like a ranking system or a leveling system like in a video game, so something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want Mary Sue characters running around the world.
And it's also if you don't pay them money, they'll make you a slave. And also, where the hell is David Miscavige's wife?
All right, so have we voted yet?
No, we have not. No, I was Wikipedia.
He was trying to give Scientology their due.
I was trying to look up the story of Xenu and all that.
Okay.
You can read Battlefield Earth, I suppose.
Now read chiropractics on Wikipedia.
You want chiropractics on Wikipedia?
Might as well do a rundown.
Chiropractor. Gotta find their Wikipedia page. So, chiropractic is a form of alternative science concerned with the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of mechanical disorders.
What?
Of the musculoskeletal system, especially the spine. It has esoteric origins and is based on several pseudoscientific ideas.
Yet they can still try and call themselves doctors.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, yeah. Well, let's be sure here. They are a quote unquote doctor. Apparently, you do have to get the
certificate.
Yeah, and it's DC. What everybody should be looking for is somebody with MD. Just so you guys are ahead of.
What's DC stand for?
Doctor of Chiropractic.
Yeah.
It's its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not medical doctors.
Why? I have a doctorate and associate's degree.
What?
I'm just claiming that my degree is.
Yeah, there you go. Okay,
you can call me doctor.
Yeah, perfect.
I have I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go with Scientology here.
Wow.
I hate chiropractics.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm also scared of my back being cracked. That could be. I don't know if something happened to me as a child, but there's some deep-rooted fear of my back being cracked. So I think that's where a lot of this comes from. So I'm going Scientology.
Yeah.
And also, I hate when people call themselves doctors when you're not an actual doctor. It's like you're lying. You're just lying.
yeah.
Whereas the Scientologists, on the other hand,
I haven't heard them lie. They withhold information.
Yeah.
They just like an admission of truth, essentially.
let's let Vince go here. Vince had to pick the last one, so Vince, go ahead.
Oh,
and
did?
take
Yeah,
the
that's
vote.
right. Yeah.
So seal the deal for Scientology or flip sides.
I mean, Scientology, like I explained, the leader of Scientology probably killed his wife, and nobody's seen her in. Like,
Oh yeah, just for the record, I
15
missed that whole
years.
conversation. I was out using the restroom. So.
Basically, all they do is brainwash people, which it's some of these on here do that anyway. But I guess so they're not on their own on that one. So even in this particular game. But I don't believe anybody has ever been helped by Scientology.
And I believe that nobody's been helped by chiropractic. So, yeah, I think I'm going to seal the deal for Scientology here. I think, and here's my reasoning. I think Scientology, being that this is their first game in the tournament, because they're so
They had a really
sneaky,
good season.
No, they're so sneaky.
You can't just upset one seed.
They're a little sneaky, right? And they rigged this game.
Oh.
They rigged it.
They do have.
They paid the refs.
They do have a lot of money.
They paid the refs
for some
yeah.
reason.
Maybe even killed one.
Yeah.
You know, so which that ref probably deserved it. Let's be real.
Let's say if we're being honest.
That could be.
Okay. And yeah, Tim. Sorry, but chiropractic
and I guess that looks good. Well, maybe we'll avoid a lawsuit if we advance in the
All
tournament.
right, Tim. We're gonna just go. We're back to the traditional side, and we're just gonna go with you first because we all know your answer. We got Christianity versus Buddhism. Go ahead and give your piece.
I think once again I'm gonna go on basis of Buddhists have never gone on a crusade, and
well, they did in this bracket. They took a crusade to Islam just the round earlier.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. But I'm gonna go with the Buddhists on this one, even though I don't believe any other one over the other. So yeah. Even though I know a whole lot less about Buddhism.
They've set themselves on fire.
That can be cool sometimes. But and that's also as a protest.
Yeah.
It did make a great album cover for Rage Against the Machine. So on that basis alone, there you go.
Damn.
That was like an alley-oop dunk that just happened right there in the game.
Do you want to go, Tyler? Do you want me?
I don't know. I'm trying to debate on what's going to be best for content-wise.
If you know any background on the show, it should be impossible for this to go any other way.
All right, go ahead, Vince.
Dude, I don't know. This is actually way harder than I was going to think it was going to be. Like, so
It's like
so for one, I think if Jesus does come back today, which would be would mark the end of the world, right? I think he would be in tears. I think with how he saw like a lot of Christians, the vocal minority of Christians behaving and treating and doing things in his name.
Yeah, it's not surprising to him though.
I wouldn't say it was
It's like
surprising.
he has to be on Earth to see it.
Oh shit! No, I gotta change mine.
What?
I think I gotta change mine.
What?
Whoa! What?
Okay,
What's happening here? Oh Lord!
What did you learn?
I just looked up
Tim just converted.
I just looked up 5 different things.
Five.
Five
different things.
The 5 moral precepts of Buddhism, and I gotta. Is this real? I don't know.
Share your findings, Tim. Share your findings with the people.
I'll leave the deal breaker till the end. Here.
There's right now the ref is doing a review on something big.
Okay.
First one,
great idea.
Right
First one is a great idea. Refrain from taking a life. Good idea. Refrain from taking what is not given. Also a good idea. Refrain from the misuse of the senses or sexual misconduct. Pretty good idea. Refrain from wrong speech. So lying or, telling
or cursing.
Untruths. Maybe. I don't know. Deal breaker. Refrain from intoxicants that could cloud the mind. Buddhism is out.
Who are these?
I thought they made
monks?
beer.
Who are these monks brewing beers?
I think you're thinking of Catholic monks.
You're the one that said it.
No, you're the one that talked about brewing beer. I didn't say anything.
I didn't bring that up.
I probably did.
Oh,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
hold on then.
Modern Monks was about the Catholic monks that brewed beer.
Modern Monks was a great brewery back
It was
in
a
the day.
great brewery.
Shout out Lincoln, Nebraska breweries.
Yeah, missed that one. So yeah, sorry. I guess I.
Oh cow.
So
That's the deal breaker there. Sorry, Buddhism. This bud's not for you.
I did not know that about Buddhism.
I thought they were chill. How did Buddha get so fat if he wasn't drinking? You don't get that fat if you're not drinking, dude.
Buddhism, alcohol. I gotta double check.
I'm
here.
pretty sure, but that's the basis.
Observant Buddhists typically avoid consuming alcohol. So yeah, it's
That's like every religion, though. I think.
well, it is. I've never seen it expressly forbidden in Christianity, and it is a part of communion is drinking wine.
Yeah,
so,
Christianity
I gotta,
is like it's like don't be a drunk asshole.
It's my
That's what it says. It says don't be a drunk asshole. Not that you can't enjoy wine or beer.
my favorite part of going to church. Rarely when I do is the wine, and it's great wine.
Because you're a Catholic.
Lutheran.
All right, so the call has been overturned.
Yeah,
Dang.
Christianity.
I'm well.
Alcohol has been a staple in Christianity for a long time.
Yeah,
It stretches back into Judaism even. So
Yeah.
dang.
Hey, I mean, it talks
based
about,
on that alone.
it talks in Proverbs, dude. Enjoy the life you have.
So Buddhists,
Enjoy your food and drink.
Buddhists, I'm sorry.
It was all given from God.
Doesn't matter how peaceful and how many people you haven't hurt.
Yeah, it's easy to be peaceful when you're sober. Try it when you're drinking. Then come talk to me. All right, Vince, you can still go second. I don't know if you have any sway of opinion. I know alcohol isn't as important to you as it is Tim.
It's true. I don't know if I could do without it though.
Yeah.
That'd be harsh.
This podcast would be really difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, hanging out with you guys would be tough. No,
Touche.
man, Tim. Yeah, that really put a wrench in things for me even. Cuz like I was almost about to do the upset.
Yeah.
Honestly, like Buddhist I think Buddhism did they come up with kung fu? Man, now I need to come up with that.
See, I don't know. On
Oh
that
my
one.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Now I need to find out. Did Buddhist monks?
I was so ready to ride the Buddhist train. My whole slogan was "This bud's for you." Buddhism. And
Shaolin. refers to Chan Buddhism. So yeah.
So the Shaolin monks came up with it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Kung Fu is pretty cool.
Um,
Now you're going, Vince. You're going to turn the other cheek to Kung Fu.
Damn. But that's the thing is like that. I'm a guy that I believe that people should throw hands, and Jesus was not cool with that. So now it's like, do I pick the guy that
you're basing it on violence?
Yeah. Well,
but they also said do not kill. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not trying to kill anybody.
Yeah, both are do not kill.
Hands,
both.
That's all.
Yeah.
Almost every religion's like do not kill, except for maybe Scientology, and we let them pass. So
that's how much we despise chiropractics on this podcast.
Dang. Okay. This is tough. I feel like this is like Christianity again, like Buddhism. Okay, I'm just gonna pick Christianity. I'm gonna pick Christianity. I think again though that it was that Buddhism just all of a sudden, like they had Christianity on their heels.
yeah, that was
Like Christianity had to make a comeback win.
They got a technical at the wrong time.
That's what that review is for.
Yeah, that was they got teed up on that one, and there was a long review to see if it was a tee, and that was a definite technical.
And then
on the account of
then Buddhism's coach gets
booze.
kicked out.
Yep.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was an intense game.
Yeah.
Think there were some controversies there.
Yeah.
Could have gone either
Probably
way.
ESPN's going to be debating this for weeks now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we'll be on the Pat McAfee show, I'm sure. Dang, that was tough. I didn't think it was going to be that difficult.
We did too much research, honestly.
Damn.
I'm
glad we didn't just go with our gut, though.
The beer monks is apparently the religion of this podcast. Whichever monk brews beers, that's...
The only thing that makes me wish I didn't have to change my mind is because I'm pretty sure Tyler set this up so the Christians couldn't lose.
I truly didn't.
Dude,
they almost lost to Buddhism.
Conspiracy.
If it wasn't for you looking up that Buddhist monks don't drink, or Buddhists don't drink,
yeah,
I think they would have got it.
Tim, you shot yourself in the foot.
I think they would have got it. I
know. I had to look up their five.
Dude, I even considered voting for Buddhism here.
Dude,
that's how strong. That's how strong Buddhism was until we found out they can't drink beer. That really did a number on them.
Holy cow.
And no, I said, like I said, these rankings on the traditional site are completely 100% accurate to populace followers.
Yeah.
So there was no setup from me, Tim.
Almost a Cinderella run.
I know.
Now we're back to the cult side. This is tough voting for any of these. It has been the whole time.
Yeah. We've also spent a lot less time talking about them because we're just like through it. We're so done.
All right, Mormonism and Scientology. Here we go. The two best.
The two best.
In the cult division.
And it is the 1-2 seed, huh?
Yeah, 1-2 seed. This is what everybody expected. This is what we all expected.
There was no upsets on the cult side.
I'm really sorry if we have some Mormon listeners.
They have to understand, right?
You have to know.
Understand.
Jesus was not in Missouri. Come on.
Yeah, go soak in your girlfriend. You'll
have your buddy jump on the bed for you. You'll be all right.
If you don't know what soaking is, Google it, I guess.
And relax. Like you'll be married, I'm sure, shortly after you meet your girlfriend. So
it's not after. It's shortly after they finish their mission, their 2-year required mission strip.
Yeah. Then go.
They interview a lot of BYU students, and they ask them like, "What was the fastest you've seen an engagement, or like an engagement to a wedding?" And they're like, 2 months. Like how soon did somebody get engaged? It was like 2 months.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
Let's just love at first sight, Vince. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I want to see, and
you got the magic underwear on. I got the magic underwear on. Let's do this.
Magic underwear. Yeah, find me some of that.
That's also another
South Park.
Well, I don't know.
All right, who's the leader of Scientology here? What was his name?
David Miscavige.
So it's David Miscavige versus Joseph Smith in the semifinals.
I will say Scientology just got a big L. With Danny Masterson going to prison.
They couldn't even prevent that. That's how bad the rape was.
Yeah, and then him getting his ass whipped in prison, too. Oof. I feel like maybe they despite the win against chiropractics, I think they stumbled this one.
They came in a little too cocky.
Yeah, and I think the Mormons kind of surprised everybody and squeaked one out against Scientology. That's my belief. I don't know if I was supposed to go first, but I did. There it is.
Who'd you pick?
Mormons.
Mormons.
Mormonism squeaks one by Scientology.
All right, Tim, go ahead.
And there was no like controversial calls or nothing. It was just Scientology tripped over their own feet and just really just fell flat.
They
on their
paid the
face.
refs off, but they tripped. So the refs are like, I literally can't do anything about that. Like I can't call foul when you're running an open court and you just fall down. There's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, I can't think of anything really good to say either one of these whatsoever. I'm just gonna go on the fantastical, I guess origins of these two different things, and I'm tempted to pick Scientology just on the basis that they're not Christian. So that way, at least Christianity is.
Well, quick look up. Can Scientologists drink?
I'm pretty sure. That's Tim's bottom line.
Yeah, look that up real quick, because Mormons, I think that's
a big no.
That's a big no.
You can't show your ankles and you can't drink alcohol.
And I mean, it is absolutely L. Ron Hubbard. I should have mentioned that in the first round of this, based on L. Ron Hubbard's.
Hold on, I have to bring this up too.
Science fiction books, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So in the words of wisdom, the Lord commands Mormons to abstain from harmful substances. Mormons are taught not to drink any kind of alcohol
or caffeine.
Hold on. Yeah. Mormons are also taught not to drink hot drinks, meaning coffee or tea or other herbal teas, and not use tobacco.
Oh no, I was. That sways things quite a bit.
Holy cow,
dude! No coffee. What's the point of living?
I guess cold brew. You can do cold brew.
That cold brew's okay.
Cold brew,
not hot. Yeah, that's too much caffeine.
Okay, Scientology. Alcohol.
We're just googling on site.
No. Okay. God damn it.
Neither are supposed to drink.
No. It says no.
Oh.
There is no
rules against it.
No rules. There are no dietary laws whatsoever.
So Tim, you're saying
general
Scientology?
Prohibitions against smoking or drinking. However, Scientology does it. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. They kind of just want you to live your life, honestly, Tim.
Yeah, and pay a shit ton of money and
just pay some money and live life how you want to live.
God damn it!
What say you?
Based on how I threw out Buddhists for this very thing.
Wow.
I mean, Scientology is based on science fiction, and I know that
we're big sci-fi lovers here.
Yeah,
we love science fiction.
I have a copy of Battlefield Earth Gathering Dust that was gifted to me a while back that I need to read. Maybe I'll get into it after this. But yeah, I'm going to pick Scientology.
So it's up to me then.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
This is tough, man. Because I was feeling real confident with Mormonism until I found out you can't have coffee, dude. Hot black coffee. Like that's like
at least Islam. I think you can have coffee.
No shit. Like I can't even like.
Oh, they love coffee.
I couldn't even wake up in the morning without coffee. Like that's a life I could not imagine living. Being completely coffeeless. That's torture. That is unreal.
What a wild thing to not like. I can understand. Like, hey, maybe abstain from alcohol. It clouds your judgment. Abstain from drugs. It can cloud your judgment.
Don't wear tank tops because it's going to cause you to
stumble.
Want to have inappropriate sexual relationships. I totally get it. But
coffee? Hot
You're
drinks?
Come after coffee?
A hot tea when you have a sore throat with some honey?
I don't know. This is crazy too because like. Both were founded in some pretty crazy things. Like Scientology, we talked about as being science fiction, but like the idea that like, dude, Jesus being in Missouri is just one of the funniest things I can possibly imagine.
Appeared in Missouri. He came to Missouri. He didn't wasn't born there.
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah. Same
You know
thing.
what I mean? I just can't picture Jesus being in Missouri.
He's like, this place fucking.
He wouldn't survive, dude. Well, I guess that was before the white people. Because I was like, Jesus wasn't white. So if he showed up in Missouri, it could have been bad for him. But I guess this was before the white man.
I do want to reiterate. I believe all of these are based on fiction. So
Tim's like, hold on. My,
science or historical.
All right, so here's the debate going on in my head. It's either it's no coffee versus being able to legally sleep with multiple women at the same time.
Not legally. Not legally.
Yeah, just
Well,
It would be bad in the eyes of their God.
Spiritually
Yeah.
legal. Spiritually legal.
yeah.
Because that supersedes earthly
Yeah.
law.
You got state law, federal law, God's law.
God law.
Yeah. Blah. Unexpected arrested development.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't.
Dude, you're
we're
staring so hard at that bracket right now.
It's got to be. It's Scientology, dude.
Wow.
Like, Tim, you can't read those things. It's no coffee.
That's crazy.
Come on, dude.
By the way, I read that. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I
Vince.
just brought up the non.
Vince, the Mormons were gonna win, dude, hands down.
Damn.
They were gonna win hands down.
God,
But now you
the
got
2 number 1 seeds. We didn't have.
I tried,
yeah,
guys.
I know.
I tried.
I know.
And we were gonna do booty, then you ruined it.
Yeah.
it's true.
There was gonna be a Cinderella story here.
This was
tonight,
gonna be
Tim.
this was gonna be Buddhism versus Mormonism.
Yeah.
That's what it was gonna be, and then the last minute, the number
Swept
one,
out.
the more talented team, the team with better recruits, come through because that's just the way the world works.
It's just what happens when
team-
you have more money.
Look, the team with more money always wins.
I assume Christians probably tithe more than Buddhists too.
Well, when you have like 2.3 billion people a part of your establishment, even if they tithe slightly less,
and you're required to tithe. What was it? 13%?
10%.
10%. Okay.
Tithe is 10th.
10th. Okay.
So you do the math. 10% of
Yeah.
2 billion is 200 million. That's fucking per month.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're obviously going to get the higher talent.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, do we have to talk this one out?
Let's let Tim talk this out. I think I know. I already know.
I want to hear his reasoning.
Yep.
How he's gonna
I'll
justify
start off.
this.
I'm going to go Christianity. Go ahead, Tim.
I really
Doesn't have to justify
this.
nothing. I'm so curious.
In
now.
Christianity, you can drink wine and you can drink coffee. Bada bing, bada boom.
I don't even think they say anything about smoking. You can smoke whatever you want.
But Scientology does have Tom Cruise. One of the greatest action stars of our time. All right, we're running low on time, though, so let's finish this up. I'm going Christianity.
You know what? I'm just going to make it interesting. You just mentioned the fact that. No, I can't.
TC? TC?
I don't like Tom Cruise.
We
that
got
much.
JC versus TC.
Gosh. No, there's.
Tim's so angry.
He doesn't want to do it.
No,
He doesn't want to
there's
do it.
literally nothing redeeming about
Tim
Scientology whatsoever.
Tim wants Meteor to hit the stadium. That's who he's cheering for.
There's really nothing redeeming about it at all. In any of its, there like even in its original, it doesn't make. I'm just gonna have to go back to my general reasoning that yes, following the teachings of Jesus Christ is probably a good thing for most everybody. You know, but
See, this whole podcast was me just duping Tim and converting him. I did it, guys.
He's converted.
306 episodes later, we did it. We have
like-
the video evidence.
All of a sudden, like Robin's behind him with a bucket of water. Like, boom, you're baptized, bitch.
already been baptized.
Not properly. Not properly.
Definitely properly.
Not properly.
More properly than anybody
John the
else.
Baptist wasn't sprinkling shit on people's head. He was dunking them full in, Tim.
Okay.
It was like
And he got his head cut off.
Sorry, I didn't get it. In a pool, just dunked in a pool as an infant.
A pool. Well, yeah, because infants can't make that choice, Tim.
I got dunked in the
Not what
lake.
it's not what it's about. It's so you can go to heaven before you can even choose.
Yeah, that's wild. Anyways,
Yeah.
Vince, who'd you pick?
Christianity. Yeah. I just like
I'm so surprised Scientology got so far.
Yeah, no kidding.
They really.
Fuck, they got
Well, you put it up against chiropractic.
Shit.
And I don't think
a wild upset.
I had Jehovah's Witness
I
beating
might-
chiropractors. You guys took out. If Jehovah's Witness would have won, they would have beat Scientology.
I think so.
But you guys had to go with chiropractors because I guess it helps some people's backs.
That was Tim's reasoning.
What was your reasoning?
That chiropractics got better marketing. And Jehovah's Witnesses have kind of, they've been a little lackadaisical lately after COVID.
Well, thanks for going on that ride with us,
That was wild.
listeners.
Wow.
That was a.
it ended up
solid.
exactly how I thought it would. But it was the journey.
The journey that it got.
Journey.
We learned a lot about Buddhism.
the journey.
We learned a lot about Scientology, which I
And a little bit about ourselves.
And a little bit about ourselves. You see, it wasn't the end result. It wasn't the best religion. It was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah. I guess I'm not so much against Christianity itself. It's more the evangelism that comes in with it.
Okay.
Well, guys, if that was your first episode ever listening to this, I sincerely apologize. But that's kind of what we do here. So
We like to really push the envelope, I think, on what's okay.
yeah, probably. This whole thing probably wasn't okay. But
You got to come up with a really cool thumbnail for this.
oh, I will. It'll be the
It's
best.
going to be
thumbnail.
awesome.
The best thumbnail.
Can it? Oh, they literally have like a picture of Jesus like crossing up somebody, and you can put like Jesus crossing up Tom Cruise. Nobody would have any idea what's happening.
Yeah, you could employ Mid-Journey on this one and get our AI.
Oh, I would never.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, commission the painting and release this in 5 months.
Oh my gosh. Well, thanks everybody for listening. If you really enjoyed that episode, sign on patreon.com/GarageTalkPod.
Please don't sue us.
I do want to apologize to our sponsors. First and foremost, they do not. The opinions shared on this podcast do not reflect that of the people who put their money behind us. All right, guys, have a wonderful week. We love you, appreciate you, and next week probably won't be too much different, but slightly.
Cheers.
Goodbye. Squeak.